What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Black man says we basically should be done with respectability politics. Are you guys done with respectability politics? Because I've been done with respectability politics. I've been done with that shit. Okay? We already sacrificed ourselves. All right? We sacrificed ourselves with the highest level of respectability possible with Barack Obama. Okay? The highest level of respectability. This man went 8 years being respectable in the face of disrespect. Whole family had to be on point. Wife was on point. Children was on point. Everybody. 8 years. They were respectable. But did they receive respect from those who claim that we should be practicing respectability? And because we don't, that's why we are inherently lesser than. Right? As the Republicans show us how little respect they have for, everything that's alive, right? As they show you that how they have no respect for the Constitution, at which they like to tout to their consumers, right? As they show you how they don't respect, women's rights as they try to take them from them. As they show you how they don't respect black people at all in our contributions to America, which is most of it, right? As they show you the little bit of respect, they don't even have respect for their own constituents, which they lie to every day, right? While keeping the states and the counties that they come from, these poor, dilapidated European American cities, slowly but surely dying out, right? Because of lack of investment, because all of these so-called respectable politicians, right, that demand respect, even though they don't have respect for life, liberty, or the pursuit of justice, right? And the Democrats, the educated, high-city, up-city, corporate, know-everything Democrats, they're so steeped in academia, in ideology, right, and respectability that they believe that if they just keep doing things the right way or keep following the rules, even though their enemies and their ops don't follow the rules, if they just keep doing this, they'll win because the virtue will win at the end of the day. I'm sorry to tell you, but war is nasty and it's unfair. The point of it is to leverage yourself, to put yourself in a position to where you could unfairly defeat your enemy. All right? We're not trying to be fair. All right, no, I'm trying to have an overwhelming, dominant advantage over you. I'm trying to take advantage of you while you're at your weakest. I'm trying to divide and conquer you. If you're a Democrat and you're a political operative, you should be trying to do this to the Republican Party. You should be trying to do this to the racist neo-Nazis that have taken over the Republican Party. You should learn how to get on the camera and say bullet points that your constituents can use to attack your opposition, but you don't do that. Sit around and you pontificate, drinking your tea about the best way to go forward, while the Republicans don't do none of that. They smash and burn and slash because they know they can do it. Because they know your democratically respectable ass ain't gonna do shit, but stand there and go, "Oh my God, oh woe is me. We need legislation." No, it's the respectability politics of the Democrats, right? They got us in a situation when you should have impeached him with the full extent of your powers back when you had it. When you should have made sure he couldn't run when you had the ability to do so. When you could have charged him expeditiously, but you didn't do that because you didn't want to sully the office of the presidency. You didn't want to set a standard to which other rich white people who may somehow or sometimes fall into the category of criminality get treated, like Donald Trump, the way y'all should have done him. You didn't want to bring accountability to Donald Trump because you didn't want to accidentally bring accountability to anybody else in the future that does a tenth of what Donald Trump is doing. You need to keep the status quo of having that plausible deniability up at the higher ranks of power and influence so that you can still kind of muddy the waters and do the things y'all want to do, like insider trading, which is all Democrats are doing. Somehow these politicians come from these podunk towns, they buy a suit at K&G's, and then before you know it, in 2-3 years, they're millionaires, don't got no business. But they got stock options. In corporations, they've been, passing laws and votes for, right? While telling you, that it's them other guys' fault. While they take the money from the corporations that tell them to vote this way so they can get those stock options. So they can be rich, so their family be okay, right? While we all suffer, right? So the Democrats who don't know how to fight, because they're all a bunch of softies, we weak, right? They get called a name and then they want to say, let's lower the tone. While you got the Republicans over here just straight being like, you a nigga, you a spick, you a goddamn apple, you a kike, like they own all that shit. They don't care, all right? They don't care. White supremacy does not care about respectability. right? So while they're not caring about respectability, we're supposed to respect you. And we're, as black people, we're supposed to respect the institutions in which, you know, is being used to hold us down. We're supposed to respect law enforcement, even though law enforcement is used as a tool against us. Even though we should be using law enforcement as a tool to benefit us because our tax money pays for that law enforcement, right? So black folks, while you are murdering us, while you killing us, while you disenfranchise us, we supposed to remain respectful. And we supposed to remain respectful to the Democrats who like to sit on their hands because they don't want to give the black Democrats, the progressives, any political power or say so, because they know the liberals and the leftists are going to lose power because no one cares about their lackluster policies and ideas. We want progressive policies, and that 80% of America wants those progressive policies, even those people who call themselves Republicans and conservatives, because them motherfuckers don't know shit about politics. And they in fact do want all of those progressive policies progressive have been fighting for years and have not been able to get because those corporate and centrist Democrats who work right along with those racist and liberal Republicans make sure that the corporations who sponsor them get everything they want, and they say fuck you to the people who they're supposed to be representing. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section about this. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
Are we ready for the discussion about how respectability politics has never worked for black people and how strategic maneuvering has strategically got our shit stole? Now, for me, if somebody walk into your house, take something from you, they're a thief, okay? What conservatives, what the majority in white America has allowed to happen right now is politicians to walk into black communities and take something from us, so they are thieves. And so you can't take and get a thief and treat them like a kind citizen in order to get them to stop stealing your shit. Matter of fact, respectability politics don't work with people who don't respect you to begin with. And if I'm going to walk into your house and take something from you, I don't respect you. And so what our position needs to be is that if they are thieves, and we're going to treat you like a thief. You understand me? Here's another part. If I like me, and if I like black people, and if I love me, and if I love black people, I am not concerned with other people being offended when I say something to defend black people when you're stealing from us. I am not concerned with you liking me or caring about whether you agree with what I said when you don't care that the actions that you take that I disagree with are egregious, that they are thievery, that they are immoral and unjust. And if you don't care about those things, why should I care about you being offended by the shit I say? I don't care. I don't care at all. And so what I'm asking those of us who are having this public discourse, just consider that respectability politics does not work for black people. Now, there have been many people along the way who've told me, Gary, if you just change your approach, if you do this differently, that approach got us where we at. Tell me what that approach got us. Our shit stole. So maybe we should try a different approach and a different posture, because being respectable, going along and getting along, calling people your friends got your shit stole. So maybe you ought to have a little more fight in you so people will be scared to come and do something to you. But if don't nobody fear you, they just come in and do anything to you. And the way that we make people fear us is that we stand up in this moment, exercise the power that we have to take some shit back from them. It's real simple. We need to put our resources together. We need to get our energy right. And we need to organize at the level that we need to flex the power that black people have in the South and take some shit from them. But if any of the strategy that we consider along the way requires us to be docile or respectable, it ain't gonna work. Because respectability politics does not work with people who don't respect you to begin with. You understand me? Just wanted to say that in case we're ready for that conversation about how strategic maneuvering strategically got our shit stole. Bombastic attitude I might have, but I know one thing. I ain't scared to stand up for what I believe in. Are you? I just wanted to see if we was ready for that conversation or not. As always, do good, seek justice, keep pushing.
Fuck them again. Fuck them. Them and you is not friend. Fuck them. Them no need to be in your life. So why you making them cause you nothing but trouble and strife? Fuck them.
Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such an extent that you bleach? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate, you should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.